I was able to teach Claude how to file expense reports for me by having it watch me do it once, and then he learned exactly how to do it the way I like to do it. He also learned how to pull in my weekly numbers out of a dashboard and drop them in a report. And I showed it an entire new client setup process, the folders, the docs, the tracking sheets, all of it, and I never typed in a single prompt. Now, this is all possible with Claude's new record a skill option. So you just hit record, and then you do the task the way you would always do it, but you also talk loud as if you're explaining to someone how to do it, and then Claude learns exactly from that. It takes that recording, turns it into a skill, so it knows how to run it again. So in this video, I want to show you exactly how to activate it. It's a little bit hidden right now inside of Claude. I'm going to show you multiple different demos from start to finish so you could actually see it at work. And I want to show you the file that Claude ends up creating for you, that skill that it creates for you, so you kind of see the layout and if you want to customize it even more. So inside of the Claude app here, if you go to the customize option and you come to the left side under skills, this is where you could create skills. So if you press add, you could create with Claude and you could upload skills. Now, I've had dedicated videos on this channel all about skills. I have multiple different skills video. Skills are basically a set of instructions to let Claude know how you like to do something so you could repeat it. And you could have 50, 60, 70 different skills, and it'll pull it into chat only when it needs that skill. So it's not gonna slow down your Claude account. The new option is this option right here, record your screen. So with this option, you could click around, you could type, and your voice will be recorded too as you give it instructions. And then Claude will turn that into a repeatable skill. So it works like every other skill, just the way you create it is different. And now it has the ability to see how you like to work rather than how it may want to do something if you don't record your screen and show it how you want it done. Now, one more place that might be easier actually, if you go to the new chat here and you go to Co-work, and if you press the plus sign, you could record a skill directly from here and you could pull in any skills, browse skills, and manage skills directly from here. Right now, I'm gonna record a skill. That's gonna give me this pop-up. Now, this feature is not available in every plan right now. You need a Pro, Max, or Teams plan right now to record a skill. And I recently made this resource, this free resource here with my team. I put together all my favorite skills in one document with the exact same prompt that I used to create them and the skill.md file, basically the finished skill. And this is really a comprehensive guide on really getting the most out of skills, but the section I wanted to show you is over here. So all the skills that I mentioned, so brand voice to get Claude to write like you, this is the prompt that you would use just inside of any Claude chat to build the skill. And then if you wanted the skill.md file, you could just save this as a text file and upload that to Claude. It has an option to upload a .md file. That's one way to build a skill exactly like I have it, but I recommend you start with a prompt like this prompt right here. You add that to Claude because then you could customize it. It won't be exactly as mine is because sometimes you definitely have a different style and tone, audience profile. All these skills are available here, and I'll continue to add to this resource here, but I think these 12 skills are really gonna elevate your Claude experience. So I'll put a link to this free resource in the description. Now, let's build our first skill with the record skill function. Now, the first demo I wanna show you is a monthly expense report. A lot of us have to do this for work, right? So this is going to teach Claude exactly how you want this done rather than have Claude guess through Co-work or chat or any other option inside of Claude. It's going to do it the way it wants to do it. But now you're going to teach it exactly how you want to create an expense report. You're going to record it one time, and then it's going to do it exactly the same way as you taught it. Now, I want to organize everything before I press record, because once I press record, I'm not going to do the tutorial. I'm going to actually talk to Claude so he knows exactly what I'm doing. So what I have is I have a folder here. I have this expense report. I'm going to just empty it out. This is one I've already demoed. So I'm going to just erase everything that's here. And then I have a list of receipts. So I need to open every receipt and I need to copy the different fields here into the Excel report. And the key about recording a skill is it's going to do it the same way you want to do it, right? So it's not going to make decisions that Claude typically does, because you could kind of do the same thing with Claude Co-work with a different type of skill or no skill at all, but this is going to actually do it the way it's going to observe you doing it. So let me show you exactly how that works. Okay, the first step is we're going to open the expense report, a blank expense report. Then we're going to go back to our Finder window and we're going to go through the receipts folder and we're going to open all the receipts that appear in this folder. Then we're going to open up each receipt here and we're going to take the different fields and we're going to add them to this Excel sheet. So we need dates, vendor, amount, category, and if the receipt is attached or not. In this case, all the receipts will be attached. So right now, the dates, we're going to copy and paste the date directly from the receipt section here and we'll put it right over here. And then we'll take the vendor. The vendor name is right on here. And we'll copy that. And then the amount here is $49 and we'll put it there. And if you see software in the name here or in the description, you put the category here. In this case, is going to be software. Okay, so now I press done. It took 65 steps here in order for me to teach it exactly how to do this expense report by itself. So once this is done, it's going to kind of build that skill for us. So I'm going to let this go to work and then I'll show you what happens next. Okay, so that took a few minutes here for it to write the skill. So if you look at what it creates, it typically creates the skill.md file. Pretty much every skill will have this type of file. And this is the instructions on exactly what I taught it to do. And to get the best results, it's best to not just show it one demo. I should have actually went through all those 8 PDFs, something I would manually have to do anyway, recorded one time so it shows, well, in some cases the number is off or maybe the vendor has a unique name where it doesn't know if it's software or if it's utility. So you'll kind of give it different examples and you'll save it as this name, expense report from receipts. That's the name of the skill. Now with skills, a lot of times when you chat with Claude, he knows how to pull in that skill automatically, or you could just type in the / command. I'll go to a new chat here just to show you. If you type in the / command here, it'll be able to pull in that skill. And in this case, it's this exact skill. So if you want to force a skill to be used specifically, you just bring it this way and then you give it the prompt that you want. Now, the best way to actually use this skill is to combine it inside of Co-work with a project. So that way you could create a folder or add a folder. So all those receipts are in the same place and it'll just continue to build inside that folder. And it'll just be a project that you always keep coming back to. And I basically just asked it to create the expense report for me and I gave it access to this folder. So it went through here and it created this expense report from that blank Excel sheet. And as I went through it, I did notice a problem because in my training, I did not give it that type of scenario. This option right here, I think it was this one right here, there was no total. So it still requires human review, but the more training you do, meaning the more examples you give it, it would know how to deal with things like this. So there were a couple of different ones here that were not right. And skills could be updated anytime. So you want to go back to them and update them and make them better, just like training a person, right? You may teach them one time, they may make some mistakes, you go back and then you fix it on a follow-up. Now for this next demo, I'm going to show you how to create a weekly numbers report, right? This is something I actually have to do all the time. And I do have a skill inside of Claude for it, but I want to see what it does when I record a skill, because now I could actually use the type of template I want and pull in the right number. So let me show you what files I'm working with here. So I have just a CSV file with some numbers here, just kind of made up numbers with sessions and sign up for website traffic, right? Then I have a template, and this is, let's say your boss wants you to always create something in this format. So this becomes your template. In this case, I want to take things from the CSV and then I want to fill in this template. Now, this is a very simple example, but just think of a much more elaborate template and even a third step where then it turns this sheet into some kind of a presentation here, which you could also teach it with this skill and have that as a template as a third step. And this could kind of just be week to week. So for the week of the 13th, it was filled out. For the week of the 20th, it's not filled out, which is exactly this range right here. So I need to show it how to take these numbers and then fill in over here. Okay, I'm going to create a dashboard where I'm going to take these numbers from a CSV file every single week that are inside of the same folder. I'll keep adding these CSV files. And what I want you to do is I want you to total these up here and add it to these sections. So the revenue column here for this week is going to be right over here. All these numbers from here to here are going to get added. And then you're going to add that to the revenue box right here. You're going to do the exact same thing with our signups. So you're going to take our new signups. You're going to add these every time, every single cell here. And then you're going to put the total in this box for new signups. And then for website visitors, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to go back to the CSV for that week here. And then you're going to take the unique website signups. You're going to add all these up. And then you're going to go ahead and add the total over here. And anything that doesn't add up, you're going to leave a note for me to tell me what happened. And while it's building the skill, one thing I should note is make sure you close every other tab on your computer because it does record your whole screen. There may be some privacy issues. You may also confuse it here if you have other things open. So just close everything, minimize everything, and then just show it what it needs to see only. And this is one of my favorite parts about building a skill. In this case, I just pulled in a skill and I just then pressed the plus sign and added the folder where these files are. And he also had other files. He actually had the stuff from the first example in there too. But he knew to ignore those, and he actually created everything I was looking for. So he just added the numbers to this tab the way I described. And I saved the messiest one for the last example because I want to show you what it does where there's a lot of different moving parts here. And I won't go through the whole demo process here. I'll just kind of show you what I've done. So basically the concept is every time, let's say you get a new client, this will go, and what I would do manually is create a new folder inside of that client. And then I'll have to take a template, this template right here, rename the template, fill out the template, put it in that folder here, right? I have to take basically things from 5 different things and then organize them here. But this is going to be able to do exactly that. So what I told it is, again, creating the skill, I press record, make sure everything is minimized. I only have the things I needed to. I said, go into the clients folder, create a new folder, name it this way, then copy that template I have in the master folder, rename it, and then I told it exactly how to rename it. And then I told it to create a welcome email template too. Now I was reading through this skill and it's just super, super detailed here. So it followed every single part of my instructions here. And I think it did a really good job. Let me try to run this one. And again, this time I'm going to keep it really messy. So this is going to be with everything else I've demoed in this video in the same folder. And I'm not going to give it any prompt. I just pulled in that skill and he has access to that folder, and I'll let this go to work. And in a couple of minutes, it did exactly what I wanted here. So it created this folder, he named it the right way, he copied that kickoff doc here, he filled it out, and he wrote this welcome email. And then with connectors and things like that, I could actually have it drafted in Gmail and take this to the next level. But really, I'm pretty impressed for how good this is. There was definitely a couple of major misses, especially when I was not given enough instructions and when I had to work with numbers. But overall, I think this specific example, I really rushed through the training process. I spent maybe 30 seconds just showing it around here. And I think it did a really good job with what I was looking for. And if you haven't checked out the other video I made about skills, I made a video where I show you all my favorite skills. And some of those aren't included in the resource that I mentioned in the beginning of this video. That's the free resource where you could literally copy and paste my skills exactly as I have it, or use the template, the prompt that I used to create it so you could customize it further. Right now, I'm up to 12 on that sheet, but I keep adding to it. But make sure you check out that video if you want to see some examples of my favorite skills.